We start our show with a developing story out of Dallas. Charania is here now with the latest on Kyrie Irving and the Mavs. Shams, what do you got for us?
George, Kyrie Irving has been shut down for the season to fully heal the torn ACL that he suffered last March. He has made significant progress throughout this season in his rehab, but his agent, Riley Irving, told me today that this is about Kyrie Irving coming back 1,000% and being in a position to chase a championship next season. So these Mavericks, they're in a rebuild this season, traded away Anthony Davis, now Kyrie Irving out for the season. They're jockeying for draft pick positioning. And so does that direction align with Irving as we get closer and closer to the offseason? Their owner, Patrick Dumont, will be searching for a general manager, likely starting in March or April. So that will play a big part in shaping the future of the Mavericks. And for Kyrie Irving's position, conversations both sides will continue to have in their successful partnership going into this offseason. Remember here, guys, Kyrie Irving has next season guaranteed on his Mavericks deal and then a player option in 2027 where he could become a free agent.
Awesome stuff, Shams. As always, appreciate the intel, man. Thanks again. Now, Kyrie released a statement saying, in part, this decision wasn't easy, but it's the right one. I'm grateful for the Mavericks organization, my teammates, and our fans for their continued support throughout the process. I'm looking forward to coming back stronger next season. The belief and drive I have inside only grows. All right, we now welcome you into the studio. George Sedano in for Malika Andrews today. We're here with Iman Shumpert, Kendrick Perkins, Chiney Ogwumike. All right, listen, I know you two guys, you and Perk played with Kyrie in Cleveland. Shams outlined what Kyrie wants to do is compete for a championship next season. Is Dallas the best spot for him to do so, Perk?
Hell no. Hell no. As expected, they better shut. I'm just saying, as expected, they better shut them down, right? You're talking about a team that's in rebuild mode. Kyrie Irving is 32, 33 years of age. Right now, a healthy Kyrie Irving is eye candy to some other teams that's knocking at the door or quote-unquote contenders. And I'm looking at two teams in particular. I'm looking at the Minnesota Timberwolves, and I'm looking at the Milwaukee Bucks. If I'm Kyrie Irving, I continue to rehab, but I'm watching the remaining of this season and in the postseason, and I'm monitoring and see where Minnesota falls, if they underachieve, and obviously the Milwaukee Bucks. And if I'm the Milwaukee Bucks, Kyrie Irving should be on my list to try to make a phone call to the Dallas Mavericks and see what's happening if they're trying to continue to build and keep their relationship with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, when I look at it, I see Kyrie getting up out of there. It doesn't really make sense. It makes sense to shut him down. Doesn't really make sense for him to stay. Kyrie's one of those guys that wants to play for a championship. I think he deserves to get paired with somebody. I didn't think about it, but now that he's named Timberwolves, I would love to see him in the Ant-Man. It makes so much sense, yeah. Perk. I'm so glad you said it.
I know, I'm 3 for 3 on this. I can't believe it. We're starting the day, Perk, and we all agree with you.
Hallelujah.
And I like this pairing because if there's one big issue for the Timberwolves, they need someone that's, one, a point guard, but also excellent late in game and can take the pressure off in those types of decision-making roles that Anthony Edwards has had to bear. Yeah. Ant is the future of the NBA, but Kyrie can help him win at the highest level. And we all know that Ant loves to learn from the best. We saw that from the Olympics, and even now, like, as we explore where Kyrie could go, I do believe it has to be elsewhere. And it was quite obvious when he said, I want to win a championship. Dallas, right there, is far, far away from that. They're trying to put the pieces together for the future. Kyrie wants to win now, and I can see Minnesota working for him.
Player option next summer, as you see there. The thing that sticks out to me with this is when you look at Kyrie, to your point, Chiney, if you watched the Western Conference Finals last year, OKC was packing the paint, right, on Ant, and it was tough for him to get points. Kyrie alleviates that. The other thing is Kyrie's already done this with Luka, with a younger co-star, right, kind of helping him along with just the nuances of the game, maybe even on the court, right, like those little leadership details that he was a big part of in Dallas. When you talk to people in Dallas, Kyrie was the leader, the galvanizer of the group.
He won a championship coexisting alongside LeBron James. So if you can figure out how to work with generational talent like that, he can work